What's up, everybody? This is Peter again for Sports Hot Rumors and Debates. How are you guys today? Guys, listen, I have to start getting this off my chest because I wanted to talk to you guys today about the Seattle Seahawks and Clowney and all these different things, but I have to switch it. I read an article today on Bleacher Report talking about how the Arizona Cardinals are the next super hype team like the Cleveland Browns, and they're not going to do it. And I couldn't believe what I was seeing. So let me explain something, because here's going to be my, if you want to talk about complaints or whatever you want to say the word is, I cannot stand people that make comparisons just because the team got better and all of a sudden that means, oh, they're just super hype. No, there's a completely two different teams here, and I'm going to go over why. Baker Mayfield is nowhere near Kyler Murray. Kyler Murray is a better quarterback. He's a faster quarterback. He's a smarter quarterback. And Kyler Murray did not have the talent that Baker Mayfield had last year, and Kyler still did. And when they played each other, the Arizona Cardinals completely showed why they can easily be 10 times better than them. Drake destroyed them. First of all, those are the two quarterback positions, the running back positions. Chubb is a really good running back, and I like the Chubb Hunt situation. However, Drake is awesome. You've seen what Drake can do last year in such a small amount of time. Imagine what's going to happen there. But let's go to where it really matters. The main wide receiver position, DeAndre and Beckham. Those are not even comparison. Hands-wise, yes, they're comparisons. But player toughness-wise, smarter-wise, DeAndre Hopkins wins by a mile. DeAndre Hopkins is a team player. Odell Beckham is for Odell Beckham. You understand? He will never win. That's why Cleveland was talking about trading him too. That's why the Giants got rid of him. You don't get rid of talent like that if you don't realize this guy is not a winner. That is the situation you got with Odell Beckham. Landry, really great receiver. I love that guy. But we got Larry Fitzgerald, right? The guy still performs at a high level. Is going to be a Hall of Famer. So right there and then you can kind of cancel those two out. Christian Kirk is going to be so solid if he plays up to his potential. So I'm going to give Christian Kirk the nod there. But then after that, are you kidding me? Look at all the players we got coming in our system with the wide receivers on our second core. Cleveland's nowhere close to that. And then defensive-wise, the Arizona Cardinals improved so much on defense, it's not even funny. How can you compare Cleveland? Arizona plays in the toughest division. Cleveland had so many chances last year, and they couldn't do anything. The Bengals suck. Pittsburgh wasn't doing anything last year. Cleveland had a chance to at least have a better record than they did, and they couldn't do it. And they won't do it this year. They just can't get it done. They're not winners. That's why it took them years to find quarterbacks. And to be honest with you, I don't even know if they found their quarterback in Baker Mayfield, because I think he's just okay. That's the truth. It's too much overhype with these guys, They're too full of themselves. They're too into themselves. Anyway, let's talk about Patrick Peterson for a second. There was rumors about Patrick Peterson. They should trade him now and all that stuff. No, you don't trade him. The best thing to do right now is you wouldn't get anything for him anyway, right? You don't know why. He barely played last year. He didn't play up to his. You keep this guy. He has a lot to prove, and you know what he can do. So let him prove it. Forget about all that stuff. Whatever's in the past is in the past. You need Patrick Peterson now. You just improved your defense. Why would you go out and trade your top cornerback just because of what happened? Everybody has mistakes. Patrick Peterson, yeah, he definitely fell off a little bit. But I'm telling you, with a better defense, things change. It's so funny because when the defense is not as good, you start looking at the cornerback who is really good and you start going, oh, they fell off a little bit. Not really, because if the offense is always 3-and-out and not doing anything and the defense is not, eventually you're going to lose. Eventually the cornerback's not going to look as good. Patrick Peterson is one of the best cornerbacks in a very long time. You do not trade that guy because, oh yeah, you want to get rid of a contract and there was a problem. No, you keep Patrick Peterson. Anyway, I'm just the balls to compare these two teams. It's not even close. That's just somebody looking at on paper, right? They're just looking at stuff that's on paper saying, well, these guys improved. They're so hyped because everyone's talking about them. They're talking about them for a reason. Arizona won 5 games with barely having any Drake and without DeAndre Hopkins, without Simmons, right? Without all these players, they won 5 games, and they could have won more because they were in a lot of those games. The Cleveland Browns had their players. They had their running backs. They had their receivers. They had their quarterback. They had their defensive players, and they still couldn't get it done. They're not winners. There's just some teams that just can't do it. The Cleveland Browns are one of them. They're destined for losing. Okay? They will not go anywhere again. Pittsburgh will get better. Baltimore is going to be good for a long time. I wouldn't be surprised that the Bengals start playing better than that. It's just the way it happens. I can't. Before you know it, Beckham will be gone. Everything will be blown up, and that's what's going to happen again, and they're going to start over again. That is the Cleveland Browns. That was just, I had a rant for you guys because I wanted to talk about something else, but I couldn't get over the crap that these idiots were taught. You know, some people just say shit just to make articles. You know what I mean? Let me know what you guys think. Let me know what you think about the comparison to Cleveland and Arizona. Excuse me. Because it's not even close. I'll talk to you guys soon. Bye.